Gathering testimonials is one of the best ways to show your credibility and trustability. But how do you add that inside of WordPress? You can add it maybe via posts or pages with some kind of tagging system. But the best way to do this is using something that is called dynamic data. And for dynamic data, I love to use a plugin that is called JetEngine. So let's take a look at JetEngine. So this is JetEngine. It's made by Crocoblock, and it allows you to create a structured listing, relationships, and all those good stuff. So as you can see, I've installed JetEngine, and the first thing I always would do is go to my design that I've created for the customer, and then determine which type of meta fields we need. So we will be creating a custom post type that is called Testimonials. And for Testimonials, we need some kind of information for the meta fields because we don't know what kind of meta fields we are going to use. So what I would do is look at the design and highlight what kind of information we need. So I see that we have some kind of smaller quote. We have some kind of image that will represent the person that has added the testimonial. We have a field for a name, and we have a field for a last name. And here's another example of what a testimonial could look like on the same website. Perhaps this is just for a smaller part, and this is a larger overview of the testimonial. So in here we see that there is also the job position and the company. And what I also noticed that this is a larger quote that has been added. And these are all meta fields. Now let's write those down. We have a full quote or the smaller quote. We have an image. We have name. We have the last name. We have the job position, the company, and the testimonial. Now, as you can see, if you need to break it down for every kind of custom post type that you have, you will get overwhelmed at a certain point. And to make things easier, we can use AI. For instance, if we have certain services that we offer, but yeah, that's not visible in this design. So let's have a look at the JetEngine AI builder. So here we see what the website builder looks like. And it has some steps that you need to go through, and it is explained nicely here. So we need to describe the purpose of our website, and we need to use English in the prompts to ensure the best results. So let's do that first. For me, I create tutorials on YouTube about WordPress plugins, if you didn't know, and offer services and pre-made templates. So this will give the JetEngine AI builder an idea of what I will offer in the future. Then we need to describe the main part and the functionality of what we want JetEngine to create. And what we need to take into account is the things that we would like to filter, what kind of relationship we want to set, and what kind of custom post types we need. It also has a very nice statement that they are not able to create profiles at this time and not be able to create forms. So I think in the future, this will be able to create this as well. So let's add the functionality that we need. I need a way to gather testimonials for the service that I provide and for the templates that people have bought. They all have a relationship to each other. So let's see what the AI generation comes up with. We do need to take into account that when we write the AI prompt, that the prompt can't be longer than 500 characters. So let's preview the website model. It will now generate our website structure, and I'm very curious what it comes up with. Now let's have a look what the AI has generated. You also see that there's a maximum of 60 monthly quota for the AI requests, and I have the lifetime access to the JetEngine. So I've purchased the lifetime deal, and this is for the lifetime one for $9.99 one-time payment. I don't know what the amount of AI generations you have on the other plans. Now, if we look in the custom post types that it is suggesting to add the tutorial, that we have the title, the editor, and thumbnail for the core functionality, if you don't know what the core functionality is. So if we add a new post, we have the title in here, we have the page editor, and when we look in the post on the right-hand side, we see that we can set a featured image, we can add an excerpt, and those are all the core features that will be added if it's mentioned in the core features part. So the thumbnail, editor, and title will be added. For the tutorials, the suggestion is also to create the plugin categories. And for meta fields, it will add a YouTube link so that they can see the link for the tutorial. For the service that we offer, we can have a title, the editor, and thumbnail, the same as the tutorial one. And it will add a price of the service that we offer and the duration, so how long will the service offer. And as you can see, it also added the templates that we are selling, and it added the testimonials as well. So as you can see, we see here that there's a title, editor, we have a rating, and there are some relationships between those. Now, if we look into our design, we see that there are some things missing. We do have a rating, but we don't have a way to get our pull quote. We don't have a way to get the first name and last name, so we need to add that. And related entities for the testimonials are services and templates. And if we look into the relationships, then we see that the services and testimonials are connected one-to-many. So one service can have many testimonials. For instance, we offer a website audit, and every website audit can have a specific testimonial. And the same goes for templates. If we add a template, then they can leave a testimonial for the template that we have created. Now, because I said that I'm also someone that creates tutorials for YouTube, you see that it added tutorials. When you're happy with the information that you have, or at least it has the basics, then we click on understand and we can create the website model. Now there are some things missing in the testimonials and I show you how we can add them. So let's create the website model first. And now we see our model overview and we can go into our post types and then we see our testimonials and we want to edit it because some meta fields are still missing as we saw in the design. And this is because AI doesn't know everything that we need. And this is also a better feature. So I can see in the future this will be improved. But for now, it is what it is. We can add a new meta field and we'll be adding the pull quote, which will be a text field. And we can set a certain width and a character limit. Now, because this is a pull quote, so it's a smaller quote, we can set a limit if you want to, but I've found that having more flexibility is a lot easier to use. Now we also need to add an image. So we add an image right here. And then we need to change our field type. Our field type needs to be a media, because it will be either a logo or the avatar of the person that's leaving the testimonial. We can add another one for the first name and so on and so on. I will speed this up because you don't need to be bothered with adding all of these fields. Now, as you can see, I've added all the testimonial fields that we need. And we can set the custom meta storage to a custom database, which is similar to CCT. So this will make loading the custom post types faster and will also optimize how the database is fetched. So we can enable this one. Here we see an example of the name and we can hit update post type. Now everything is being created. And as you can see on the left-hand side, they're also there. And we can add a new testimonial. And if we look in here, we see that there's a rating, there's the pull quote, image, first name, last name, job position, company, and testimonial. We can connect our templates and we can connect our services. Now, this is a great way to get started with JetEngine. And the next step would be to use the information that we created, the dynamic data, and put it on your website. And the next step would be to recreate it in Bricks Builder. So if you're interested in that, then you can watch this video next.